Tonight we are blessed to be joined by Dr. Wise and a delegation from the Democratic Republic of the Congo, including members of the Parliament. At this time, I'd like to invite Dr. Wise and the delegation to join us at the podium and share some remarks with council. As you approach the podium, let me say how grateful we are that the delegation is here tonight to visit with us. It's an honor and privilege to welcome you to the council chambers. Without any further ado, Dr. Wise, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Councilman Craig, President. Again, thank all the council members. I want to thank you for inviting us or having us to come again. We have an institute called the International Institute on Government and Democracy. And as you know, democracy is a wonderful form of government. And in some countries, it's a fledgling form of government. Our form of government in America is different than democracy in other parts of the world. And so in addition to spreading the gospel, we have taken on the assignment of being able to hook up nations around the world that are doing democracy with our democracy in the United States. And this is the second time that we've had this institute. The last time we had 5 people, now we have double that have come to learn about how we do government in the United States. We're privileged to present 4 members of Parliament of the Democratic Republic of Congo. In Parliament there are 11 provinces, and these 4 persons, these 4 members of Parliament who I will introduce to you are equivalent to a state rep. They're in the Parliament of a province. One of 11. We have the Honorable Monga, who is here, Mr. Monga, Mr. Kayumba, Mr. Kasonga, and Mr. Moma. All of them are elected officials in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and we're pleased to be able to have them with us. We also have Mr. Kabulu, Mr. Epule, I'm having a hard time, Elunga, and Swaswa. They're here, and the wife of one of our members is here as well. So we'll be going to the state capitol, we'll be going to the Columbus education system, we'll be going to meet with the judge. We'll be doing all of the kind of due diligence to let them know how we do things here, with the hope that we can at least show them another way or alternative ways to do democracy. And that's another way that we can influence governments around the world. We're not doing it government to government, but church to church, people to people. All of these are persons who belong to churches who are a part of our organization worldwide. And so we think it's important for us not only to just help lift the name of Jesus, but also to have some kind of impact on the community. And I really appreciate you, Councilman, I'm being prophetic, Councilman Craig, for doing this. We tried to let you off the hook, but it didn't work. And I appreciate your helping us in this regard. So thank you so very much for allowing us to come. And I'll kind of debrief them on what they just saw, because they're not really sure on everything. But Councilman Craig has helped us throughout the years in explaining this process to us, and we're going to be the better for it.
Dr. Wise, any comments from colleagues? We certainly appreciate your service, your worldwide vision to bring peoples all over the world together around common cause, where we are able to talk about things that we have in common, and things that we need to build relationships, build bridges around the world. So thank you so much for your continuation of your work and all that you're doing we know that you have many more programs at your church, working with the homeless, working with certainly education initiatives at your congregation, and many other things that you're doing on behalf of our city and this state and nation. Thank you so much for coming down to council, and we wish all of you that you have a great time while in the city of Columbus. And certainly the best thing that we can say to you is welcome. And thank you for being here.
Thank you so very much for having us.